In this section, we're going to look at questions 9 to 12 of the NAB. So question 9, some coloured water has been added to this measuring jug. You can see it at the bottom here. What we have to understand is how many millilitres there are in 1 litre. This is 1,000. That means in 2 litres there is 2,000 millilitres. The next thing we need to try and understand is how many litres there are in one section here. How many litres there are here, or how many millilitres, sorry. So if you look at this here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sections make up 1,000. So if we can divide 1,000 by 10, we'll get what each one of these wee segments is. So 1,000 divided by 10 is 100. So this wee section here is 100 millilitres. Now the liquid here is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. So that means we've got 400 millilitres here. So to find out how to fill all the way up to 2,000, just do a takeaway. 2,000 take away 400. And that's your working. It comes out to 1,600 millilitres. Question 10, we have 2 shops offering the same model of television. In shop A, you have to pay a deposit of £145, then pay 4 payments of £83.20. Shop B, you have to pay a deposit of £175 and then pay 4 payments of £70.15. What we have to do is find out which is cheapest. So for shop A, you do 4 times £83.20 in your calculator and then add on your 145 to your answer. That comes out to £477.80. Same idea for shop B, 4 times £70.15. Get your answer and add on your deposit of £175. And then we can clearly see that shop B is cheaper. Make sure you write it. So a mark for doing this part with the multiplication by 4, a mark for adding on your deposits, and a mark for stating which is cheaper. Question 11. The triangle below is right angled. The right angle is here. This is a 90-degree angle. Usually you have a square in it to show it a 90-degree angle or right angle. We have to measure the longest side, and the longest side is always diagonally opposite it. So that's the longest side there. So if we measure that with the ruler, it comes to 9.8 centimetres. Try and be accurate as you can with that. You're allowed to be 0.1 centimetres out, so that's 1 millimetre out either way. So if you wrote 9.7 or 9.9, that would be fine. To measure the angle here, we take a protractor. We use this centre circle. You have to put this centre circle right on the corner point of the angle, like this. This line here on the protractor, where the 0 is at, should be along the bottom of the triangle. Then you read up from the 0, 10, 20, 22, 22 degrees. You're allowed to be out 1 degree either side, so if you wrote 23 or 21, that would also be fine. Okay, last question here. We have a college group of 190 students that are wanting to travel to an event. They're wanting to hire buses. There's 2 different sizes. The bigger bus is always the cheaper one. So that offers 48 seats for £185. Bus B offers 25 seats for £115. The group wants to pay the cheapest price. How many buses of each size should they hire and how much will it cost? So you want as many bus A's as you can. This is round about 50. But if you do 48 multiplied by 4, you get 40 times 4 is 160 and 4 8s are 32, so you get 192 students for 4 bus A's. So this works out the cheapest here. 4 bus A's, and you do 4 times 185 to get your £740 for your bus A's.